Innovation is, let's mess around and find out, or let's move fast and break things. But actually, we're talking about data that is representative of individuals typically, and that's where the privacy conversation is very, very significant. And I'm speaking to you from Ireland, a member state of the EU, very, very focused on regulation. Some might argue to the detriment of innovation historically, and maybe still to this day. And I think fundamentally it becomes a constituent element of the innovation plans that you have is how do we carefully innovate without stifling things? And I wish I had a simple catch-all phrase or mantra, Nishant, that solves it, but it really is a balance. It's about risk and taking concerted decisions that are founded in, shock horror, data. And trust really is, I think, the difference in success and failure, regardless of the technology. Maybe just to expand on that point slightly before my colleagues come in, but I think adoption of solutions is one thing. Regulatory and legal risk in terms of how quickly you can make things versus break things is something that people in different parts of the world have different appetites for, and that's a really welcome thing, I think. And then obviously there's the internal buy-in, so it's a balance of all of those factors. But I think if you think of all of that, well, customer adoption, regulatory legal risk, internal buy-in, and just appetite, trust isn't a nice to have. It's key to unlocking AI's full potential. And some evidence of how maybe not to do it, we've seen in the past number of weeks, for instance, with very, very significant customer adoption of certain tools, and then a big regulatory backlash. So it is a balance, and it's something that I think we have to be constantly alert to and willing to push the boundaries of, and then roll back, not necessarily brinksmanship, but the appetite to do things, challenge the status quo. And that's where innovation is at its best.